amigas, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a full face of influencer makeup. So as you guys can see, I got the full face on, I got the glam, and the glam is glamming. I'm going to be using a lot of products that I use on a daily basis, a lot that I love. Now if you're thinking, why influencer brands? I actually love influencer brands. So I know sometimes a lot of people are like, oh my god, another influencer making a brand. Look girl, check this out. Big influencers have been in the game for such a long time. They have probably reviewed more makeup than me and you combined, okay? So just because they have that credibility, I trust what they're gonna produce. They're not gonna give us something that is just like whatever. Their name is behind it. So all of their audiences combined are trustworthy of their products, and me being one of them, because I have watched all of these influencers for so many years. I do get inspired by them, so I felt like what else to do better than a full face of their makeup. Pero if you have not yet, be sure to subscribe. You can also hit the notification bell down below so you guys can get notified every single time I upload a new video. Alrighty, amigas, y'all ready? Let's get to it. We are starting off raw, girl. There's absolutely nothing on my face. I only double cleanse. I didn't even use no skincare because of the primer that I'm going to be using today. I've been saving this primer because I've been wanting to try it out on a video like this. So this is the One Size primer. It is a brand new one. It's called Oil Sucker by Patrick Starr. Of course, you guys know him. I mean, everybody knows him. And it's supposed to literally suck out all of the oils out of you and give you this beautiful matte look. So far, I've been loving all the One Size primers, so I have a feeling that I'm gonna really love this one. And since this is the first time that I'm trying it out, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of details. It is supposed to be giving you a mattifying effect, non-comedogenic, I don't know how to pronounce that. It won't clog your pores. It has microhyaluronic acid, which prevents over drying. Everything sounds really good, but does it really work? Let's find out. I'm gonna put a little bit on my finger. Oh, there you go. It's squeezed out. So it has like a peachy tone to it. And what you're supposed to do is rub it all over your face with nothing on. Make sure you don't have anything on. And I'm gonna tap it in. It feels nice and thin, but it is thickening up as I'm applying it. And then it says to wait about 3 minutes before applying any kind of foundation, just so it can completely dry and absorb into your skin. Oh my god, I feel the mattification. It's completely dry. I don't know if I got some on my nose. I'm gonna add a little tad more because I want to make sure that my nose is covered. That is where I get really oily. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Easy Blur foundation from Huda Beauty. Again, a new one. I just recently reviewed it. So if you guys want to head on over to my previous video, you guys will see my final review on this. Now, if you didn't know, Huda is also an influencer. She always posts videos, makes content. So we're going to be using this. I'm going to apply some on the back of my hand, and then we'll go right in. Yeah, this foundation is really gripping onto the primer. Like, it's really laying on there and it's working well together. That's what I look for when it comes to like foundations and primers. So my face does feel hella matte, but it does not feel dry, which I am digging because I do have like combination skin. I do get oily in some areas, and in the areas that I don't get oily, I get crusty. I have eczema, so I do flake up a lot. I mean, let's be real, nobody wants to look crusty. Now let's add some dimension to the face. I'm gonna go in with a cream bronzer. This one right here is from Dominique Cosmetics by Christine Dominique. So I have also used this one already, and it is absolutely stunning. I mean, this shade that I'm using right here is called Golden Tan, and it works so well with my skin tone. It looks so beautiful, and I really like that I'm using this on top of like matte complexion products because this is a little bit more on the glowy side. This is really gonna help me balance things out and sculpt me and bronze me up. I mean, do you see how beautifully it blends in? I love the fact that it's buildable and it is just so easy to use. It's like beginner friendly. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but this is the first product that I try out from Christine Dominique. So I'm already impressed. I think I need to go back on the website and try out some more goodies. Now let's go in with some liquid blush. Today I'm gonna be using the Lunar Beauty liquid blush. This one is from Manny and Muet. Dude, these are fire, but I learned my lesson when I tried them out they are heavily pigmented. So I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand and go in little by little with a brush. And this is such a beautiful shade. It's called Rose Reina. And let's go ahead and put some right here. I've been focusing my blush on the apples of my cheeks instead of like higher up. I feel like it works better with my round face, or I don't even know what kind of face I have. Do I have a round face or an oval face? Because I feel like it's long, but I do have these round cheeks. If you guys are experts in face shapes, let me know, what kind of face shape do I have? Oh, this blush looks very pretty combined with a bronzer. Amigas, I thought I had my one size concealer and apparently I ran out of it and I did not realize. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer off camera and I'll be right back so we can continue on. Alrighty, amigas, the concealer is on. So now it's time to set the face. And I am gonna go in with none other than the Huda Beauty setting powder. I feel like it's only right because I did use the foundation. So whenever I use one certain brand of the foundation, I like to use the same brand for the setting powder because I know it's gonna work. So let's go ahead and tap some of that on there. I mean, I do have a full day ahead of me. I have a lot of errands to run, a lot of shopping to do. So I need this beat to stay on. By the way, if you have been thinking about trying out this powder, I highly recommend it. It is one of my favorite loose setting powder. I'm telling you right now, amigas, the hype is real. Now let's go ahead and add some on my textured ass forehead because girl, look at that. Now that we're all set, we're gonna go in with some powdered bronzer, and for that I'm gonna use this Scorpio Vibes palette. This one's from EXO Cosmetics. By the way, all the brushes that I'm using are also from EXO Cosmetics. Homegirl does have a discount code, so if you guys want to get a cute little discount, use my name, almariverabeauty checkout. I'm plugging that in because I am really bad at plugging in my discount codes, but I do have one for Yvette XO's line. Yes, this is Yvette XO's makeup line. So I'm gonna take the bronzer down here. It's called Energy. It's kind of similar to the Hoola bronzer. I feel like it has a nice blendable formula. Like, you see what I mean? It's not super pigmented and I love that about it. OMG, amigas, I have a really exciting event coming up and I can't even tell you. That's the problem. I can't tell you the chisme just yet, but you will find out on my social media pretty soon. But oh, I am just so pumped for it. And for the powdered blush, I'm gonna go in with the Laura Lee Los Angeles Blush Aesthetic Palette. This is such a stunning like blush palette. It has a lot of shades, and this one is from Laura Lee. And I am gonna take the shade Peach Fuzz. This is gonna go really well with my bronzy look because I like to keep the blush like peach vibes. Like, there was a moment that I loved the hot pink or even the light pink blush, but I don't know, it just doesn't sit well with me because I think it's because of my skin tone. Like, when I'm in my winter shade, that's when I go in with the pink blushes, and then when I'm in my summer shade, like right now, nice and tanned, I like to stick to the more peachy tones and sometimes even the mauve tones. And Zam, girl, look at that blush. Oh, she is cute. Now let's get into the brows. Yes, I am doing my brows on camera. This doesn't happen very often, so please enjoy the brow tutorial, or not even, because I'm not going to tell you guys exactly step by step, but if you guys do want a brow tutorial, let me know down in the comment section below. But anyway, for the brows, I am going to be using the brow pencil. It's called the Bebe Brow Pencil from Araceli Beauty by Celi. If you guys find her on Instagram, she is also an influencer and she also created her own brand. And honestly, I am obsessed with her brand because, of course, me being a Mexicana, it is all like Mexican based. It is such a beautiful aesthetic and I love it. And I also love this brow pencil. I've been using it nonstop. It is in the shade Soft Black. You know what? I'm realizing that I have met every single one of these influencers. I've met Manny MUA. I met him at Brow Search. He is so cool, dude. Like, as you see him on his videos, that's exactly how he is in person. He gives you like this inviting, friendly vibe. It just feels like you're kicking it with your homies. And then I also met Laura Lee. I saw her at an event. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. She's this tiny little thing. You know what was crazy? She was actually excited to see me, which was refreshing because since I do use her brand, she was like, oh my God, thank you so much for using my brand. Like, I love all your videos. And I was like, hold up, girl. No. let me flip it and reverse it, because that's me right now, what I should be telling you. And I did. I'm like, I love your brand. Like, everything you do is amazing. I love watching her videos. Her personality is so outgoing, and I felt like I can vibe with that. And then I also met Sally from Araceli Beauty, and she gave me more like prima vibes. Like, I felt like very comfortable around her, especially because she is Mexicana. So I kind of felt very, very comfortable. She's very down to earth, very, very sweet. Oh, wait, no, I'm lying. I have not met Huda from Huda Beauty, and I have not met Verexo just yet. Let's get into the eyes. We are going to be using this palette right here. It's called the Full Fantasy eyeshadow palette from Lunar Beauty collaboration with Laura Lee Los Angeles, from Manny MUA, Laura Lee, and this is what she looks like. Such a stunning, beautiful palette. I use it very often. So let's go right in. I'm not going to create anything too crazy, but I do want something on the eyes. The first shade that I'm going to take is called Not My Vibe. It's like a warmish brown tone, well, warmer than the rest of them, because I feel like this is a cool tone palette. I have been wanting to do a cut crease, like a bold, colorful cut crease. I haven't done one in so long, and I don't know why. I'm just like, I want to try to see, do I still have it? Because I used to create all of these colorful, bold looks before, but I don't know. I feel like as I'm getting older, like I'm straying away from those looks. I feel like it's for the younger people, you know what I mean? I don't know, but I'm just very tempted to do so. I'm gonna add this shimmer shade. It's called Girlies. I'm gonna tap it in with my finger and just lightly press it onto my lid. I don't want something extremely shimmery and pigmented, but I do want a little sparkle. So I'm gonna place that right there, something easy and wearable. Okay, girl, now let's pop on some lashes. For that, I'm gonna go in with Libre Lashes. This is a brand from Karen Sarai, from I Love Sarai on Instagram, and I am going to be using the lashes in number 10. This is what they look like. I trimmed them up so they can be more like corner lashes. Go ahead and pop this right in here, and I love these lashes. Like, they are so natural and very much comfortable. But look at that, it gives me like a nice little pop on my outer corner. Oof. I only use the lashes whenever I'm gonna go out, because I don't have any more. These are my last pair, and they are used and abused, and I just don't want to ruin them. So I have washed them, by the way, but you know, there's only so much a lash can take. I've worn them probably like 30 times already, literally the same lash. That's how well I take care of them, okay? But I do need to hit up the website and order some more, porque honestly, they are beautiful. Okay, amigas, it is time for the lip combo. Now, I know this is everybody's favorite part. You guys always ask me, like, what are you wearing on your lips? So for that, I am going to be using the One Size lip pencil. This one is in the shade Out of Line, and I'm going to go in with Laura Lee Los Angeles. This is a lip gloss in Nude Blossom. I'm trying to like see, because the lettering is super tiny. This is such a good lip gloss. I love, love, love this one. So let's go in first with the lip liner. Why was I forgetting what it's called? It's because, you know what? He doesn't call them lip liners. He calls them lip snatchers. I was looking for Rent Dew, because it's more like of a warm tone brown. This seems more like pinky nude, but we're going to make it work. And the lip gloss right in the center of the lips. Yeah, because this is more of a cool tone gloss. But the good thing is that it does not have that much pigmentation. So it works. Miren nomás, amigas. Nice, glossy, kissable. Well, only for my hubby. Now, typically, this is the part where I would bust out my One Size setting spray, but I have, once again, emptied the can. Like, I run out of that setting spray a lot because I use it heavily. So, I'm gonna set my face, and I'll be right back so we can see the final look and see how everything turned out. Alrighty, amigas, here we are with the final look. This is what the completed glam looked like using all the influencer brands. Now, I already know and love all of these products. So I already knew that it was going to work well, and my glam was going to be glamming. As far as the primer works, it worked. It did its thing. I do not see any kind of oils. I do have to wear it out throughout the day, so I'll get back to you guys the next time I use it around. I will let you guys know my final thoughts on that. By the way, I want to give a huge shout out to all the influencers who do send me their products. Like, thank you so much. Just know that your products are being used, they're appreciated, and they're loved, and that is exactly why I use them on my channel. But amigas, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Do not forget to follow me on all my social medias. You guys can follow me at almariverabeauty on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Do not leave my channel before subscribing, girl. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.